Hello everybody, and welcome to this little series I want to do of showing my collection of miniatures, converted toys mostly, built for fun. I'm just going to throw it out there, see what y'all think. Talk about the original toy they came from, and what I did to change them, and why I did it maybe. But yeah, enjoy. So this guy is a dragon I got in a pound shop. Like, this is some proper bootleg Chinese, very cheap stuff. Not saying anything bad about Chinese, but you know what it's like. Yeah, so this guy was made less than €2. Really terrible sculpt. But you know, just undercoat him, sprayed him up, throw some paint on him. Kind of want to use him as the end boss for the Pathfinder. I don't know what edition it is, but the black dragon at the end, the young black dragon. It kind of works, you know, for a pretty big miniature. For the size of it, the price is pretty fantastic. Now I have the ruler here, that's in CM. I don't know if it's going to be any help, but compared to, we'll say, this guy, Reaper miniature, scale wise, you know, juvenile dragon, maybe it's a wee bit big, I'm not too sure. But yeah, I think he works, you know, black dragon, swampy. I don't know much about all the types of dragons, but I like how he came out. He's a bit glossy, and the pink tongue there really stands out. When it comes down to like the claws on his hands, they look pretty horrible. They're not sharp at all. They just look like fingers. But apart from that, filling in a bit of milliput here for gaps. Yeah, turned out pretty well. Pretty happy with him. This guy is probably one of my favourite things I've made so far. It's kind of the reason I want to record these. He was originally a Incredibles, Mr. Incredible keyring, I think, that I got. It's the same again in a charity shop or second-hand shop, whatever, what you might call it, thrift stores or whatever you call them. Maybe that's a different thing, but yeah, I turned him into a douchebag bad guy, thinking along the lines of Chad Hogan or Chad Kegerson or something like this. Just like a big douchebag bro, basically. So he's got his, I really sculpted and gave him a nice big package there, and painted his legs so they're bare. He's got wee booties on, puffed up chest, tight shirt, you know, pop that collar. If that focuses okay. That's what they do, isn't it? Anyway, yeah, he's not a huge amount of detail. Give him some shades there. And he's a little goatee and awesome hair, kind of Johnny Bravo-esque hair. And a big massive bastard sword or whatever, claymore, whatever, two-hander. But yeah, I kind of really love him. Just the stance and everything really worked. Same again on the cardboard base, but with a little bit of sculpting of milliput for a little bit of detail here for a cobblestone or dungeon or whatever. And the same again with the tea leaves. But yeah, I love him. I absolutely love him. Kind of planning on making some of his cronies as well. His posse, we'll say. But yeah, scale wise, he is big. But you know, I think it works. Like, it's cartoony. He looks kind of like your man from Beauty and the Beast. That Jack dude. Like, this guy's huge. But this guy, you know, it doesn't really work. But hey, whatever. I think it's great. I love him. I don't know whether to do more detail on his sunnies, on his shades there to kind of put reflection in it, but I'm not too confident about that, to be honest. But yeah, this is all, you know, green stuff, plastic art for the collar, green stuff here, green stuff for his package there, and you know, plastic art and just bits and bobs for the sword. And I kind of love it. It's just it's great. He's great. I'm really happy how he came out, and hopefully the rest of his posse will come out just as good. So this is something different again. So these are 28mm ish. These guys are both originally Moshi monsters, little collectible kind of guys. And you get them in sets, you can get random ones or whatever. But yeah, so I got a few of these because, you know, they're cute or whatever. So just repaint them differently. So I gave this guy, you know, add to their character really. So this was originally all eyes, but I loved his little mouth here. And his expression is fantastic. So I gave him some two googlies, and turned all these into kind of, I don't know, pus or lumps or whatever. Let's say they're not pus because that's kind of disgusting. But yeah, and gave him new arms and stuff. New arms, axe, and a bit of a button there to kind of cuten him up with his little dicky bow and his backpack, and he's ready for adventure. He's a little goofball, you know. Okay, we got another guy here. Can't even remember originally what this guy looked like, but I know. So this arm is new. That's a orc chopper, obviously, for those who know. The plaster there. So that was the detail that was on it. I think I might have roughed it up a wee bit more. Oh, I think I made him a Christmas tree. A bit chipped. That's great. He really loves that. Yeah, so he's a Christmas tree. That's alive. Goofed up his face. He does like a bit derpy or retarded or whatever. But yeah, this was before I got the silicone smoothing sculpting tools, which are great, which I'll probably show you another time. So the paint job isn't beautiful, but I like him. He's got a lot of character. Gave him big horns as well. And the spikes are from like a key ring or something like this. But yeah, he's a little warrior, you know. He's ready to go. So these two guys ready for adventure. Kind of mix up the world, you know. Maybe juxtaposed beside the Reaper guy. It's a bit odd, but hey, whatever. I'm trying to go for a Rick and Morty or a Adventure Time kind of style. Anything goes, you know. But yeah, another two little guys there. So another big-ish monster here. This is a Gourmet figure. I kind of love these guys. They're pretty simple, but some of them look pretty goofy. But yeah, they really work. 2x2 base. Not great, like it's a wee bit warped in that, but whatever. It does the job, you know. Really glossy on this one. I really wanted to go for that because you know, he looks pretty watery. He's got the claws and the, I don't know what kind of mouth that is exactly. What kind of animal would have a mouth like that? Some kind of leech thing or something like that, or lamprey I think they're called. But anyway, looks pretty tough, you know. You got the Reaper guy again, the jacked dude. With those claws and everything like that. Claws bigger than his torso. I don't know what you'd use them as. When, you know, when I play, the little I do play RPGs, I just make it up as it goes, really, you know, considering the range of miniatures I have, mostly toys. But yeah, serious fucking muscles popping out of them here. But yeah, really simple paint job and stuff. Went for kind of aqua-y colours. The gloss really sells it, I think. Scale wise, I'm not really sure, but yeah, this is 28mm. All my guys kind of work out 28mm, and I think it works. I think I might try to get my hands on some more of them. So this guy is another pound shop find. So I kind of love pound shops. It's on a cardboard base. I've done that with a good few of my guys just because, you know, it's cheaper. But yeah, spider, Halloween fair, you know, a lot of them around. Decently sized again. I don't know what we'll say if you're using this in an RPG, what kind of stat line it would have. But yeah, same thing again. Throw a bit of spray on it. Just dry brush it really. Put some of these little baby spiders on it as well. This is pretty messy. This is when I was getting really used to the glue gun, but and some detail. And then the webbing is this glue from glue gun as well. But yeah, it's pretty fun, fast. Really works as well, scale wise. I think this guy might be my standard now. You know, it's pretty big. So these are all 2x2, 2" by 2". I'm not really sure of size of monsters, but whatever. It suits. Well, that's just a bottle cap there to lift them up. Looks a bit silly, but whatever. It works from the angle, and you'd have some job fighting that lad, I'd say. So this little chibi guy is from Impact Miniatures, I think they're called, and he's like a Goblin Warrior or something. And so I had bought Super Dungeon Explorer, which is kind of a chibi board game, lots of miniatures in it, ages ago, and painted them all up, and was really into the chibi style at the time, and saw that Impact came out with this range. Now this would have been a good while ago now, I don't know exactly, but yeah, so I got one and went ahead and put a little bit more effort into actually painting one, because usually I'm pretty slack like that. But yeah, he's kind of fantastic. He's hopefully you can see okay, but expression is great. I could have put more effort into the eyes, but I think they work. Mouth. I do remember having to do a bit of a clean up and wash properly, because it is resin, you know, on this guy, but he's totally worth it. He's awesome. Like, look at his big head. I know that's the whole chippy thing, and his stance and everything. I like putting a little bit more effort onto the bases of heroes, even if it's just some cobblestone like this. I think it really works. I know I could have went a wee bit further with it, but I think it's grand, you know. You can kind of tell I did a little bit more effort into it with the blending or more layers of colours and stuff. But yeah, pretty good. They've got a massive range now of chibi stuff. I just haven't got any more. But yeah, I like him too. Now scale wise, I should really do this at a different angle. You can't really tell properly, but yeah, he's pretty small. But you know, chibi. If anything goes, like you put him up against, you know, you got this guy from earlier. It's just all over the shop really, but whatever. Or douchebag McGee. You know, whatever. It all works. In my world, it works. It's my game. I can do. You know, DM can do what they want. But yeah, he's pretty cool. There's other sculpts as well. They have a massive range now. They have all the ponies for all out there that want them, I guess. But they have loads of other cool stuff as well, like big chibi monsters and shit. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, so that's him, Chibi Goblin Warrior from Impact Miniatures.